Hello and welcome to another video. In this, we're going to do the introduction to Unreal 5. It's a game engine similar to Unity, where artists and developers and content creators can make videos, create games. Unreal 5 is used for quite a bit, as you'll see. But to get started, first you need Unreal 5. So go to your browser. We're gonna go download Unreal 5. You're gonna need the Epic Games Launcher, which is this right here. And once you get the Epic Games Launcher, you can come here to Unreal Engine and find Unreal Engine. It'll have a download or get engine. Make sure you get 5.3. This is what I'm doing this video in. And yeah, so when you launch it, it's going to come up with a window. So if we go to File, we'll say New Project. When you open it first, you will get a prompt. Let's see. Okay, I'll move that for a second. And in games, you can do first-person shooters. I played around with a couple of these just to see how they're set up. But these are basically templates, and you can create this in a blank starting, or you can use something that has already been set up for you to do. You can do film, um, architecture, automotive design, simulation. I haven't messed with any of these yet. Kind of still playing around in the game area, but it's pretty good so far. And so in this video, I'm just going to create a project, and I'm going to kind of go through some of the buttons and what it looks like. So when you create a project, you can either use Blueprint, which is visual scripting, and it's more of the artistic approach to development. And then if you're, C++ coder or you're familiar with C++, you can use that. You can target desk form. You can make it mobile or desktop for target platform. The quality is maximum. I always set it on maximum. And then you can enable starter content. It gives you a bunch of extra stuff, but we don't really need that right now. And then, yeah, start your project. And once you do, drag this over here. It'll look like this. The default is this big. If I scroll out, so if you hold the right mouse button down, you can use WSAND to move around. And if you want to move faster, scroll on the mouse wheel. You can scroll back and you'll move slower. Scroll forward, you can move faster. And this is the default starter layout here. Too fast. Okay. So when you select, like this is one of the terrain landscape pieces, it'll have a orange box around it, and that's pretty much anything that you select in Unreal. And if you'd like to change the color of that, you can go to editor preferences, and it's right here. This is a project setting. So editor preferences, if I wanted to make this blue, you can make it blue, but we're gonna leave it for right now. Something else that you can do, this error popped in here every time you make a new one. I'm not sure what's up with that, but you'd also like to look at the plugins. And it tells you what you can, things that you can add. One of the cool things that I did notice here is for VR, virtual reality, making VR games. But you can add plugins. They have some available online. And so editor preferences is more, how you would like to um, use the system, but we're keeping everything the same for this. And if we look at the project settings, this, you can change the thumbnail picture of your project. You can put a description in, pretty much all the information you need for your project. Encryption, gameplay tags, maps and modes. You can import and export. There's movies for cutscenes, I would imagine. Yeah, or any kind of interactive things that happen in your video game. And so look at in the world a little bit more here. We'll go to see if we have actors, the lighting. You can transform the landscape. Let's see, if you want to hide, say you want to hide this whole area, you can use the eyeball here. These, you can make your landscape bigger, smaller, you can scale it. And let's see what else is in the tools. So for windowed, if you have two screens and you want to see what's going on in this one whenever you hit play and you start interacting with your scene, if you want to have another window that can do that, or if you have a second window, you could open up another viewport and you get a whole new window. So you can move that over. I have two screens. I can move that over to the other side. And we'll continue in that later videos and do lighting and creating um, and all the fun stuff. But thank you for watching. See you next time.